Hello guys, Sean here. Welcome back to another video. And today guys, we are going to be doing Premier League predictions for match week 18. There's only 5 out of the 10 games that were supposed to happen in this weekend actually going on, because all the rest have been cancelled due to the COVID outbreaks between those teams. And the 5 games that we are going to be predicting are the 5 games that are going on are Newcastle Man City, Burnley versus Aston Villa, and Liverpool versus Spurs, and Leeds versus Newcastle. No, not Leeds versus Newcastle. Sorry, Leeds versus Arsenal. The first one is Aston Villa versus Burnley, Saturday, 3 o'clock at Villa Park. Burnley didn't have their midweek game on because they were supposed to play Burnley. No, they can't play themselves. Burnley was supposed to play Watford in midweek, but that was one of the games due to the COVID outbreak that's going on between a lot of teams in the Premier League at the moment, got called off, and Villa beat Norwich away from home. So you could either say that Burnley have had more time to prepare for this game, or you could say that Villa will go into this game with more fitness than Burnley, playing the midweek game. I do think Villa will win because other than the games against the top 2, Man City and Liverpool, Villa have won. So Steven Gerrard has done a great job at Aston Villa so far, and even the games that they have lost against the top sides, they've only lost by 1 goal. So it is looking very, very rosy over at Villa Park for Aston Villa, and I'm going to say they're going to get another win, and I'm going to say Aston Villa 3, Burnley 1. And the next game that we've got is a 5:30 kickoff at Ellen Road, and it's Leeds versus Arsenal. And Leeds are coming off their highest ever Premier League defeat to Manchester City, with losing 7-0, and they're not going into this game in great shape, Leeds. And Arsenal got a very good win against a strong West Ham side that put them into the top 4, and I would say that this would be a kind of game that it will be like a banana skin fixture, but you would still expect Arsenal to go into this game and win. I'm going to say, because Leagues have got 9 league players out, 9 players out, so I wouldn't be surprised if this gets cancelled. But as of currently speaking, it hasn't been cancelled as of yet. So it is currently on, so I'm still going to do my prediction, and I think the score will be Arsenal 2, Leeds 0. I think Leeds will make it tough for up until the 40th minute, and then Arsenal will get a goal just before half time, and then they get one later on in the game to kill the game off while Leeds are trying to get back into it. The next game is Spurs versus Liverpool at the new Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. I wouldn't be surprised if this does get cancelled, because Spurs have had their last 3 games cancelled due to a COVID outbreak between their squad and staff. So this is a game that could get cancelled, and sorry about that. I thought my dog just wanted to go back inside. This is not a good sign. This is not a good sign for Spurs, because this is not the game that you would want to be returning after having 3 games without playing because of it being cancelled. So I'm going to say Liverpool will win fairly comfortably. I think Liverpool will go 2-0 up, and then Spurs will get back into it, but then as they're trying to get back into it to get the equaliser, Liverpool will hit them on the counter and get a third to put the game to bed. So I'm going to say Liverpool 3, Tottenham Hotspur 1. The next game is Wolves versus Chelsea. Chelsea are coming off of a disappointing 1-0 draw at home to Everton, and Everton are one of the sides that have been like one of the worst sides in the division over the past couple of weeks because of they haven't been in the greatest of form. I'm going to say I wouldn't be surprised if there's a shock result here, because Wolves have got a very, very good result against a good Brighton side, and also they've put in two very good performances against Liverpool and Man City, and only lost by 1 goal. So with Chelsea's form at the moment, you wouldn't rule out a draw or even a Wolves win. But I do see Chelsea coming back into form in this fixture and bouncing back, and I'm going to say Chelsea to get a narrow 2-1 victory and keep themselves in third spot and put the pressure on Man City and Liverpool ahead of their games on Sunday. The last game is Manchester City versus Newcastle. This game could get cancelled because of Pep being at Sergio Aguero's retirement official press conference, and he's taking a test and it could be positive. So if that happens, in my opinion, I think that should cancel it. To be honest, Newcastle, they did work very hard when they played Liverpool at Anfield last night, only losing by 3-1, and they did put a lot of work in, and only until like the last 5 minutes where Liverpool got the third goal, they were still in the game for majority of the game. So I'm gonna say you might see some tired Newcastle players going into this game, and because they've done lots of running against Liverpool, I'm gonna say that City will win 4-0, and it won't be as comfortable as like what people like think. Like in my opinion, this game will be tighter than what the Leeds game was, because of the reason that game ended 7-0 is because they played into our hands, and the way that they played football made it easy for us to get in behind their defence. So I think it'll be like a tight-ish first off, and it will be like 1 or 2-0 at half time, and then we'll get 2 goals to put the game to bed in the second half and stay top of the Premiership table and put the pressure on Liverpool and Chelsea, who play the same day as us, to win. Thank you guys for watching this video. Like, share, subscribe, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.